Hey, what is going on, everybody? My name is Strix and I am back for another video on my channel. Today I will be talking about why I left Hydra and the situation that went down on server 58 with everybody saying I incited a fob and all the false information they got from higher ups that they believe. But today I will be talking about that and letting you guys know what actually happened, the full story. I'm sure if someone has the decency to confirm that in comments, do so at least and understand what I did was sort of fucked up, but I sort of don't regret it in a sense. I do regret killing people's tames that actually enjoyed me being in Hydra and weren't backstabbing cunts like 95% of them. But it all started on server 58. We went over and set up the fob as usual. You know the drill of what all went down. You could see it on all the videos. We ended up sandwiching Department of Defense, me, P, and a few others set up a counter fob in the back to be able to push them from two angles because they didn't really have the bodies to. Just went with it, you know how it went down. We ended up wiping them. Then I was trying to organize a push over to Saucy's base because all the loot hungry fucks. We ended up going from like 40 people on server up to 73 because everybody's like, oh, we're in the base, we're in the base. So all the loot hungry fucks, everybody all of a sudden had C4 to blow into vaults and shit, and ended up leaving right after. But I was like, hey, let's fucking go make a push on Saucy's base. Grouped up everybody on the left side after all the loot hungry fucks left and waited their timer. And that's how Hydra is. Like 90% of the people in Hydra are just loot hungry fucks, and the 10%, like me, Jeff, P, all these other people like Famaz, all these people like that are high profile in Hydra do not fucking loot like these hungry fucks. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense to me. All the high profile people just sat there on their gigas, and you'll see it in the video. All these people are blowing vaults and shit as we're out here just chilling on the gigas just because we weren't even done with the base. People are already trying to loot. But ended up making a push on Saucy's base. I organized that. And this was at that point where this girl has been talking shit forever. I didn't even know it was a girl at that point. I didn't know who she was or what she stood for. Even I'd never even been a party with her. But ended up making a push on Saucy's base. After a bunch of bullshit, she's been talking for hours and hours. And she said it once more. She says, "Where you at, YouTube reject? You're supposed to have all this set up." I'm like, okay, fuck you. So everybody in the party was like, I'm about to kick this bitch out. Or didn't know it was a girl at that point. Had speculation, but didn't know. I was like, I'm kicking this bitch out. And I kicked her out. And everybody's like, oh shit, no way. No balls. Like, all the... I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean. But, everybody did that. After that went down, I was kicked and then invited back by... one of my boys. Kicked again. Famaz inviting me back. Kicked again. You know the process. Rinse and repeat. After all that went down, P joins the server, and then Reef joins the server. Well, Reef joins the party, and P joins the party. Just Reef starts talking mad shit. P doesn't say anything. Once Reef starts talking mad shit, he's like, I control my guys, you don't control my guys, you don't have the rights to kick out anybody, which I somewhat agree with, but when an alliance member is talking shit to another alliance member for no reason, why should I respect that? And he's like, fuck you, I'm pulling up to all your servers, I'm gonna mesh you, cunt. You know how Reef is, he's like that arrogant fuck. He's sort of like me, but except I hear both, or almost all the time I hear both sides of the story before I make a decision. I didn't hear both sides that time, which I probably should have, but I just didn't see a point of why she was talking shit for hours and hours, and I didn't even know who she was, and it's an alliance member that we're raiding with. Like, it didn't even make any sense to me. So I ended up kicking her out, and me and Reef just got into an argument. We went at it. After he joined the party, I was trying to be respectful to him, let him know the story, but he kept cutting me off and saying, fuck you, I'm coming up to 776, I'm gonna undermap you, I'm doing all this shit. I was like, okay, whatever, fuck you, Reef. And I sat in the party, everybody was like, oh shit, oh shit. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody was trying to hype it on and just talk shit. But I was like, fuck you, Reef. Everybody's scared to stand up to Reef for whatever reason. I think P protects him way too much. And that's why Reef never gets retaliation, because P never gets on him about that, about talking shit to Alliance members, because Reef's like the almighty god up there with P. But obviously I'm not that high of a rank, I'm only leader's rank, so I didn't see a reason in fighting that, because P's gonna protect him at the end of the day. So after all that went down, we ended up getting into argument. I'm gonna come mess you, Reef. Well, vice versa, but you know what I mean. He was just talking shit, and then I was like, okay, whatever. I put out my announcement. I'm leaving Hydra. Left Ono's Discord, Pandora's Box, 897 Discord, Hydra, OG Hydra, Ono. I already said Ono's. Just a bunch of fucking Discords. Transfer ownership of them to Lady and Fruity. After that went down, this girl joins a party, the one that has been talking shit for hours. I just have my mic muted listening because I had just gotten back, and she ends up talking more shit, like saying, you can't take shit from a girl, then you shouldn't be a YouTuber or shouldn't be a leader. And I was like, okay, I shouldn't be taking shit from an Alliance member. I can take shit, but I'm not gonna take shit from an Alliance member that I can have a say in. So ended up just listening, and I was just like, fuck this. Went over to 897, obbed up 3 of my gigas, and just went over to 58 again. Obbed in 3 gigas at a blue drop over at South 1. Killed Anxious's giga on the way there. I apologize, Anxious. I didn't know it was yours. Went over to the fob in a red tag tribe called Fuck Reef. I wish I could. Well, I could, but don't want to. Don't feel like going over to 58 right now. But went over to 58's fob, the green ob fob. Whistled them through the gates that were already blown in a red tag tribe, might I add, into a fob that had 4 normal turrets on it, and that was it, with 200 bullets in each. That was our so-called counter fob that I quote unquote incited. So I whistled 3 gigas in there. You know how it went. They said I incited. How can I incite when I'm already red tagged, not blue tagged, not in the tribe? I wasn't in the tribe for at least 30 minutes. Whistled it in there, killed a lot of people's tames, mostly Billy's, which I'm happy about, because fuck anybody in Billy, and anybody in Billy can, or at least 90% of the people in Billy, fuck you. Like Gaines, I was cool with you, but you want to talk shit as soon as you hear some bullshit thinking I incited the fob, and just all that shit. Touchy, I got respect for you. Still, Reef, you're a pussy. Micah, you're a pussy. I don't know. I just don't like a lot of people, and that's how I am. I don't take shit, and that's how Reef is as well. So I guess it didn't work out at the end of the day, did it? Didn't work out for me. It didn't work out for him, because he did lose another person, and because of him. And I'm sure he probably got some shit for it, because it was bullshit how he decided to go off on me. And a lot of people lost respect for Reef that day because he wanted to pull shit like that after not hearing both sides of the story. So at the end of the day, that's basically how it went. I didn't inside the fob. All I did was whistle 3 gigas at it. And I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm trying to explain this as best as I can. I'm sort of tired. I just figured I'd come on and let people know what actually happened, what the real story is. I do understand it was fucked up to do that, because I did fuck over a few people that actually enjoyed me being in Hydra and understood I was a pretty decent asset to Hydra. And I do apologize, Fallen and Monkeys and whoever else, Mason and all you guys. You guys are cool as shit. I still got mad respect for you. But certain people, like, I still got respect for P, but after that I was just like, nah, fuck that. I still got respect for P, but I didn't understand why he was taking sides of a story he didn't even understand what was going on yet. I'm sure he probably can understand that after this video what actually went down. If you guys don't understand what went down, let me know down in the comments and I'll try to explain it a little better. I'm just trying to go like live commentary shit right here, just trying to let you guys know my side of the story of what happened. I didn't know why she hated me or didn't know why she was talking shit. I just said fuck it and kicked her, and that was basically what started it off. I don't know. I didn't know. I still don't know to this day why she was talking shit. Apparently, from what I heard, I think she said I was talking shit to her one time. I was like, I didn't even know who she was. I didn't even know it was a girl. I didn't know any of that or anything about her. So that's basically how it went. So at this point in time, 99 is going to war with Hydra. In my opinion, I got bets on 99 because not because I left Hydra. I still got respect for P and a lot of people in Hydra, but it's just the fact that 99 has the soakers, they have the manpower, they have the gigas. Hydra has more members, but 99 at the end of the day have more tame power and smarts, I guess. They know how to organize shit. Hydra's basically unorganized. P, you need to work on who the fuck is in your alliance, and all these loot hungry fucks that are in Hydra, they need to go do something else. Call it the loot alliance or some shit, because it doesn't make any sense why you have all these people in your alliance that just don't do shit. They don't pull up heavy. They don't do any of that shit. The reason I didn't pull up heavy to 58, I brought my gigas because that's all I really had at the time. I didn't have spam ready because I didn't know the day of the raid. I didn't have bullets ready. I didn't have any of that shit. But at the end of the day, I provided at least 3/4 of the spam on 46 and a lot of the bullets because you went over to 897 with Bergie and emptied all the vaults and emptied all the turrets just to take over to 46. So at the end of the day, that's my story. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna put a poll in the top right. Let me know who you guys think's gonna win the war. 99, PFG, and UWS versus Hydra and Blackout, as far as I know. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of the video. I do apologize to anybody in Hydra that actually fucked with me and didn't know why I did it or didn't understand the situation, because I asked P that day if he can clear it up. Obviously he didn't, and that's where we're at. I hope you all enjoyed the video. My name is Strix, and I will see you all in the next time. Adios.